Lindsay, great to see you at CIBTM on the Visit Scotland stand. Roughly sort of how many Chinese visitors do you get at the moment?
Well, at the moment, we're definitely seeing growth in the Chinese market. I'm here from a MICE perspective, so business meetings and incentive travel. And over the last few months, really, we've started to see an influx in spontaneous requests to us. And actually attending CIBTM is our first piece of activity in the MICE industry in China. So it's very exciting to be here. And certainly with all the conversations we've been having, it looks incredibly encouraging.
And what are the kind of, what's the feedback that you've had from people who've come to your stand? I mean, Scotland's probably a very different place for them.
The feedback is really incredible, actually. There's so much awareness about Scotland, which I didn't expect. And people are really quite savvy about what we have to offer. They love already the countryside, the golf, the whisky, for example. They're very strong pulling points. But also when we can share the kind of meeting facilities we have, the venues that they can have for their business meetings, events, we really do have that extra wow factor that can be added for any business events that they have. And I think they're very impressed with what we can offer and are excited about the prospect of bringing groups here.
And what is really important about Scotland is that what a lot of companies are looking for these days is for the event, but then also to have a great incentive programme attached to it. And they've got a pretty good destination with Scotland with respect to that kind of activity, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're correct that a lot of the point of the trip clearly is for business, and we're asked for assistance, for example, with developing business contacts in particular sectors. Scotland very strong in renewable energy, in finance, for example. So that is one element of their trip, but you're absolutely right. Then it is what other factors that can be done to make their trip unique. And the incentive side, we're incredibly strong, be it nice sedate activities, sightseeing on a luxury train through Scotland and the countryside, exploring the mountains, maybe a trip on Loch Ness. But then our big cities, Edinburgh, Glasgow, really easy to walk around, great museums, art galleries, and of course shopping is such an essential activity for a Chinese audience that we really find a full package for people. As well as Scotland being great as an incentive destination, we're here to also remind people of the fantastic high-tech conference facilities we also have. Last September, the new Hydro Arena opened in Glasgow, which is a 12,000-seat purpose-built concert arena with absolutely no pillars or columns inside, so obviously can take conventions up to 12,000 people, supporting free Wi-Fi for 12,000 people. Right. So I think it's also very important to show people that Scotland is not just mountains and lovely scenery, but we also have high-tech facilities for all conferencing needs. And then over in Edinburgh, just 70 kilometres from Glasgow, is the Edinburgh International Conference Centre. And in May last year, they also completed a huge development to their centre, and they developed the capacity for conferences. And the new suite has moving floor technology. So at the touch of a button, the hall can be transformed from theatre-style seating to cabaret to arena-style seating. It's really set the engineering world alight, actually, in terms of conferencing facilities. So a lot happening.
Well, sounds great. Now, Visit Scotland attends quite a few of the Reed IBTM portfolios. What does it do for your business generally? I mean, why is it such an important part of your marketing strategy?
Well, you can see that so many people are attracted to these kind of events. So it's a really cost-effective way for us to reach a really wide audience. And those people who might not necessarily have had contact with us before can approach us. Of course, we're an incredibly welcoming stand and country wherever we go. And it's a really excellent platform, not only for us at Visit Scotland, but also for our Scottish suppliers, that we quite frequently bring a number of suppliers with us. And it allows individual venues to sell themselves under the Scotland banner, which is also a benefit when you're here with a lot of competition from global destinations.
Sounds great. Lindsay, fantastic. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you very much.